Embracing change is our divine opportunity as Christians. So let's affirm this together today by simply saying out loud, "Today, Father God, I embrace change seamlessly, and I rise to the new opportunities it presents." You know, as believers, you and I often face transitions that challenge our comfort zones. Yet, I want you to remember the words of the prophet Isaiah in chapter 43, verse 19, where he recorded the words of God. "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" God, in his infinite wisdom, orchestrates every shift. He's inviting you and I to discover the beauty and the growth that comes from embracing the unfamiliar. He wants to get out of our comfort zone and get uncomfortable so that he can teach us. You see, change may stir uncertainty, but through faith, you and I can transform doubt into anticipation. As you and I reflect on the moments of transformation in our lives, be it personal struggles or career shifts, you and I can come to see each challenge as a divine assignment, guiding us toward growth. In your own journey, and I've done this many a time, ask yourself, how can I harness God's power to view change as an opportunity? And like I said, whether it's a new job, a relocation, a personal challenge, let us venture forth with courage, knowing that we are supported by the one who makes all things new. Embrace change, because change is a divine opportunity in the hands of a loving Father. I want to tell you a story. And in this quaint town of Everwood, nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there resided a humble woman named Clara. And what a special person she was. Her life had been a tapestry woven with familiar threads of routine, settled in her job at the local library and content in her small cottage. However, deep within, a whisper, a longing stirred. And change was a distant thought she had often just brushed aside, believing that comfort was synonymous with contentment. But one Sunday morning, things began to change. Clara received a letter that would alter her course. The city library was closing and forcing her to seek employment elsewhere. And panic literally flickered in her heart. Yet she recalled the wisdom of Isaiah chapter 43, verse 19, which spoke of God's promise to do new things. Within a deep breath, she decided to step into the unknown. Have you ever stepped into the unknown? Have you ever felt the void, the scariness of the unknown? You see, Clara's journey led her to a bustling town where she found a position at a regional library. She was initially very overwhelmed. Her anxieties began to dissolve, though, as she met vibrant colleagues and encountered patrons who infused her days with joy. Each interaction became like a divine opportunity to learn and grow. And as she discovered her own resilience and her capacity for change she never knew she had, and as each passing day in this entirely new environment, Clara also embraced a passion for storytelling. She initiated weekly storytelling sessions for children. And these gatherings, they became a source of introspection, not only for the children, but for Clara herself. And it ignited a flame of creativity that she had long thought was extinguished. But God's gifts are irrevocable. He does not take them back. So as she lived in this new chapter of her life, Clara became to realize the beauty of uncertainty. The challenges that once filled her with fear, they were transformed into stepping stones toward the true calling. She understood that change, although intimidating, was a divine invitation to evolve and to embrace her God-given potential. And have you ever experienced that? Transformation is such a beautiful thing when you're attentive to it and you surrender to it, and God brings His glory. So in moments of doubt, you see Clara would close her eyes, reminding herself of newfound opportunities that lay within the folds of change. Now united in purpose with her community, she learned firsthand that embracing change often leads us to the very best versions of ourselves. And so with courage and with faith, Clara continued her journey. She became a living testament to the truth that through God's grace, change is indeed a divine opportunity. So today, may you consider to step boldly into change, trusting that through it, we all are being shaped into our best selves, just like God did in the story of Clara. Consider the opportunity that God is presenting you today and step through it. Accept it. You won't regret it. No, not in God's love you won't.